Yeah. Running these charts, watching FOMO traders tearing their bags apart. By the top, sell the low, now they crying in the chat. Should've checked the levels, now they funds ain't coming back. Candle wicked up, now they chasing that green. Didn't check resistance, now they stuck in a dream. Market makers laughing while they feeling their shorts. Retail wrecked again, should've studied the course. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful trader steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Green candles got them feeling like a crypto king. One red wick and they losing everything. Selling in a panic, market makers love it. Smart money lurking while the weak hands dump it. Charts don't lie, but emotions do. Gotta have a plan or the market wrecks you. Successful traders don't chase, we don't trip. Buying them dips while new traders just slip. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful traders steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Tops ain't for buying, bottoms ain't for selling. But new traders don't learn the lesson. They see a pump and they jump all in. Next thing you know, the liquidation begins. Successful traders stacking up while they fall. Waiting on the pullback, yeah, that's the call. Smart money wins while the new traders get wrecked. Study the game, show the market respect.
Let's make this money, don't get wrecked. Every trader must show the market respect.
That's right, guys. We got to show the market some respect. So here we go in 3, 2, and a 1. Let's do this, guys. Here we go. Bingo and a bango. Bingo, bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Ooh, doggy, whatever time it is your time, it's always time to make this money. Man, I tell you what, though, I got stopped out. Group got stopped out. Market's just doing what it does. Now, one thing that I always do at the very beginning of the show, I show you, I let you know if we won or we lost. I really like talking about the losers more than the winners, because everybody talks about the winners. The losers, because trading is very psychological. You're losing and you see all these people, hey, we called the top, we're in shorts right now, or we called the bottom, we're in longs right now. It doesn't make you feel good. But if you know that somebody else who's been trading, now, of course, nobody, in my opinion, is an absolute genius on how to trade. We have levels, we have indicators, we have tools that we use. But with that being said, it doesn't feel good when somebody throws salt in your eyes and then rubs it in. It doesn't feel good. So I'm here to basically just let everybody know we win, we lose. Plain and simple. We win, we lose. Now, it's easier to win when we are in a trend. You can still win in chop, but these trades have to be really quick. Now, even though you have the mindset of it being a quick trade, it could potentially lead to a longer trade. And that's why in the group, especially, I'll post, 50% target, 50% target. And then sometimes another 50% target, and the rest we let it ride. Because let's say we're going up or we're going down and it keeps on going that direction, well, we can still keep taking our profits, more profits. And then when we do finally get stopped out, well, then we're in some decent profits. And that's why we let these trades ride. However, man, and we're going to go over Bitcoin. I made a video. I strongly recommend everybody watch this video. I put out videos that give you the true mindset of a trader, not somebody who's trying to sell you something. Somebody who's trying to sell you something, they're only going to show you certain things. I have nothing to sell. I have something that I offer. If you want to join my group, let me know. I do a lot of updates on everything. Joe, why are you trying to sell your group or pump your group if you just said you lost? Because, again, I'm letting you know the reality of trading. I really am. I'm not in this to bamboozle you. I'm not. And of course, if you want to join the group, here's the information. Reach out to me, trade_intuition. We'll get you in there. We'll let you know. We give you the exact moments when to enter. Also, the moving of the stop losses. So we're going to be talking about that. This right here is really important. I'm always in these trades, and I'm always seeing when the potential flip might happen. And I give you thought process behind it, plus a lot of detailed videos. If you're in the group, watch these videos. These videos are, in my opinion, they're gold. If you're not in the group, well, once you join, you'll get these videos. But do you have to join the group to learn how to trade? Nope. Here, do it here every single day. Ask me questions. I love doing charts and giving you setups, but I really want questions, because questions, they're going to help out. Oh, speaking about that, this one right here, don't just hold on. Don't just lurk. Type the chat. This is a song that I just made in reference to one of the comments that I said, man, that's a great comment. I'm going to make a song about it. I made the song the other day, finalized it yesterday, posted it this morning around 3 in the morning, and it's a really great song. I encourage everybody to listen to it. So definitely check that out. And of course, here's somebody calling that my stuff is trash. Check out that song. I make fun of the person, and it's funny to me. It's just funny, but definitely check that out. You can go to the playlist. Okay, moving on. Joe, let's get to the story. All right. So let's look at the fear ingredient index. We have not seen this in a while. Let us look at the chat really quick. We got West in the house. What's up, West? Appreciate you. Intuition gang. I love it. See here. Thank you, West. Bingo and a bango. We got Dylan in the house. Thank you, Dylan, for being here. Frank the Tank says, I love Chop City. Yes, market does what it wants. Very true. So for Chop City, for the people who love it, it's because they're pretty much scalping. They're not looking for 20% gains, just regular movement. They're looking for 4%, 6%, 8%, and they're just, in, out. And that's when there's chop, it's scalp. But when do you know it's chop? Well, you don't know it's chop until it's happening versus, it already happened. When it already happened, it's chop. When it's happening, you kind of know it's chop, but it can always change. Always change. But yeah, so I made some videos and some audios for the group. Just let them know, like, right now, we're hopefully these trades that we get in from here on out, really, because I'm looking for a 3 to 5 day hold. And they've been doing great. We have to adjust to the market as well. They've been doing great. And then this last one, man, not gonna lie. And I say we got wrecked, but it's just we got our stop losses hit. So whenever I say I got wrecked or we got wrecked, our stop losses hit and they were in the negative. And we're gonna go over that in a moment. Again, I'm very transparent with you guys. For me, that's the biggest thing, is transparency, because I don't want to sell you something that is only half the truth, or I'm kind of limiting my truth. Right now, people got wrecked. And if you got wrecked, then just so that you know, you're not the only one. And if you made a whole bunch of money, try to put down that salt, because there's a lot of people right now on Twitter and our X. There's, oh, we made all this money, blah, blah, join our. It's like, really, how many charts did you post, and how many ways did you do it until it finally went? That's the question you got to ask. But yeah, Frank the Tank is 100% right. Chop, really good, just for really quick trades, really quick. We got Dylan in the house. What's up, Dylan? Appreciate you guys being here. Chop City helps us learn. Yeah, and it makes us look at the chart a little bit more. And once we're out of the chop and we have a definite trend, well, now it's when we can set it and forget it. We can go watch a movie, go out to dinner, go out with the friends, whatever. But when you have that chop, man, you got alerts going off left and right. You're checking your phone. It's like, oh, crap. So, yeah. Let's see here. What says, I should set my stop loss higher for form. Yeah. Oh, well, next time I'll catch them. Yeah. So for form, we did get into that one on a short. And man, no, I forgot what it was. Anyway, we got stopped out. I think it was a short. And that sucker just took off. It did 5%, which that's where our stop loss was at. 5%. And I mean, just candle, boom, done. It's like, oh, well, it was looking great for a short. But, and here's the thing too. Like when you do your stop loss, we're just talking right now. It's a Sunday. Well, it's more of a conversation that we're having. When you're in these trades and you're doing your stop losses, let's say you do your stop loss fairly tight, 3%, 5%, and you notice you're getting stopped out more and more and more, and then it bounces, it keeps on going. So now what we can do, instead of 3 to 5% stop loss, maybe put it 10, 15%. Now, the placement of the stop loss is very important. So we're actually going to go over that today. So stop loss placement. We're going to go over that when we do some charts. So if you have any charts you want me to do, let me know. If you have any questions, please let me know. All right. Let's see here. Going down the list. Okay. Let's see here. What says, I just got my side job. I sell Mexican fresh waters. Ooh, man, that's so good. At concerts, we have a gig in the middle of nowhere. That is so cool, dude. That is so cool. Make that money, man. So this is so a lot of people, what they want to do is they want to quit their job and they want to just do only trading. That's it. In my opinion, you need to have steady income to do trading, because not only going to win, but you're also going to lose. Hey, all right, we got Dylan and we got, I love it. I'm reading the comments, the other ones. I love it. So what you want to do is do not quit your job. You know, let's say you're in a winning streak. Don't tell your boss, hey, you know what? I'm done. I'm tired of your voice. You know, your breath smells and you got this thing in your teeth all the time when you talk to us and you spit. Don't tell them that. Keep on working. And I get a lot of people that say, Joe, you know, I want to quit my job. I want to just trade full time. I said, all right. I don't recommend that. And if you do it full time, I recommend you get a part-time job, delivering pizzas, doing Uber and Lyft, just so that you have that extra income so you can trade with. And the extra money that you make from trading, that could be, you know, maybe for the bills, or let's say your trading's not going so well, then that money you're getting could be for the bills. But I never recommend quitting your job to trade. Pretty soon, it's going to get really, really great to where we're in a trend and we're going to kill it. Ooh, we're going to kill it. Right now is when, you know, we sharpen our skills. It really is. See here, going down the list. Very nice. All right, so let us look at, this is for crypto right now. Crypto can be 74. Crypto 74, okay. Let's go to the liquidations heat map. For the liquidations heat map, we're going to refresh this one more time just for good measures. We are on the 24-hour time frame, and of course, you know, it came up, took some of this liquidity, came down really hard, and then took some of this. This is on the 24-hour time frame, and then now it is right here. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. Whenever price moves down or up, it's always creating liquidity. Here it did come down, and it's taking this. Of course, here was really hot, and this is what it took. Now, is it going to come up for this? About 50 million, 65 million. There's an easy 120, 130 million right in this area. And we can put it right around 106. Or is it going to continue taking this, where we have a lot of liquidity down here too? You know, all this adds up. 20 million, 17 million, 30 million, and then continue coming down. Let's go to a higher time frame. Let's go to a weekly. Let's see what this says. Hey, we got Crypto Coin Mindset in the house. What's up, buddy? Thank you guys for being here. Oops, I looked at the amount of viewers. Let me go ahead and hide that. I don't want to look at it. I've been doing really good, staying positive by not looking at the numbers. Feeling really good. Right now, I just looked at it, but I'm going to act like I didn't see it. So on the 1 week, we have a lot of liquidity up top. We have a lot of liquidity up top. Now, we did take all this liquidity, and this is on the weekly. We took all this liquidity coming up, and then we could have kept on going, but this was a really nice area for it to stop. There was a lot right here, and 128 million. Can y'all see that in my big head in the wind? There we go. And then it just dumped down. Now, I did make a video earlier when I saw this coming down. I said, could we short right now? Sure, but it's very high risk. But Joe, it went down. You don't know how to trade. Well, we'll get into that in just a minute. All right. So let's look at the liquidations. How many people have been liquidated this past? Let's refresh it one more time. This in the hour, we have longs 183 million. Oof, man, that hurts. 183 million. 4 hour, the longs got liquidated. 12 hour, longs got liquidated. 24 hour, longs got liquidated. Man, that's rough. That is really rough. All right, so let's look at this. Okay. So when I was making the video earlier, we were right here. Could we have shorted? Sure. All your mentors right now are bragging how great they are because they were trading on the 5-minute time frame and they saw the break of this. Could we have entered as well, or even higher up? You know, maybe they're trading on the 1 minute. Let's just go 1 minute. And they're seeing this, and they broke this level and they entered a short. Could you know, we have shorted too? Sure, of course. However, it's very high risk. Why is it high risk? You keep on saying that. Why is it high risk? Because what could happen, and we never know what will happen until after the fact. The price could have, let's say we entered right here, very small time frame. It comes down, and because, of course, the market makers know people are going to be shorting, then it continues to pump because what is retail doing? Holy smokes, we're going to do an all-time high. You know, I heard some mentors saying it's this past week that we're going to do it this weekend, and it looks like it's going to fruition. Well, let's enter the trade and y'all get stopped out. Versus it coming down. Now we have a higher chance that it might come down. Why? Well, because it ran up. It ran up a whole bunch. It ran up a whole bunch. I'm not going to go over this whole thought process. Definitely check out that video. It's a longer video, but it walks you through the entire step of thought process from here. We cover this, we cover this, we cover this, all the thought process leading to the potential break of this. I do want to point out that we were in shorts. Holy smokes. Now let's move this down. Jade, you just became my favorite. Thank you, Jade, for being here. What I do, thank you for being a subscriber. What I do is I show you the reality of trading. I have nothing to sell you. I have no hopes and dreams that I'm going to promise you. And then you join the group and it's like, oh man, I thought you had the magic pill. I thought you had the magic crystal ball. No, nobody does. Nobody does. Those people, they're trying to show you certain things to sell you. Here, I let you know how it is, period. Here, what we have, see here, doesn't go into bed. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for smashing the like. You're the best. You're the best. So here, so why did we enter shorts? Let's start there. I recommend watching that video that I just made. It's my really recent video that I just made. Why did we enter shorts? For one, we're at the top of this range. Well, this is more of a range, and then you could extend it down in here, but we are breaking this right here. And there's a really strong chance that we're going to come down, we're going to break this level, and then of course we're going to come up, we're going to make lower highs, lower lows, and then potentially, I'm still in the short, potentially come down because this is a really nice area for a potential rollover. Notice my words, potential, chance of, probability, might happen, because nobody knows what will happen. You can have indicators, you can have divergence, you can have everything, but nobody knows what, if anybody knew what was going to happen, we would all be millionaires. We would, 100%. But what we know is what has a higher probability. And of course, indicators do help with that. Tools do help with that, but we're at the mercy of price action. Here, price went up. Here, I'm thinking for a rollover. What does it do? Opposite. Boom. Here, I'm thinking for a rollover. What does it do? Well, it hasn't done it yet, but I would love to see the rollover, and this would be healthy for the movement of Bitcoin, which would also lead to health for the market. Right now, we just liquidated a whole bunch of shorts, and let's go back to here. Reason we entered shorts was because it broke this level. We have a double top. Here's our neckline, and it broke the level. We entered the short. Once it came up, we didn't panic because we're expecting potentially a 50% retracement from this move, sure enough, came right up to this area, started rolling over, which was good. Now this is our decision point. Are we going to attack this to attack this? If so, our shorts get wrecked. Or are we going to attack this to attack this? And now we're doing good. What happens? No decision point. Keeps on coming down. Breaks below this level. Amazing. Awesome. We're doing great. Shorts are doing amazing. Starts coming up. Not a problem. We expect it to maybe retrace around here. It goes up a little bit higher to the 786. If you're measuring this to this is about the 786. Getting a little worried because it's crossing our danger zone. And then now we have this trend line zone and also this level. And I'm updating the group, always updating the group. And I'm thinking, okay, our shorts can only survive if we get rejected here. But if we don't, it's okay. Here is another opportunity of a rejection. The yellow dots mean a decision point. So look for it either to get rejected or continue up. And this is what I'm looking at. And sure enough, as it's crossing this and not coming down, not getting rejected, even though I have my alert here, watch the shorts, I'm updating our shorts. So instead of having a negative 8%, we moved it down to maybe a negative 3%. And of course, we're using leverage on this. So, and I recommend like 2x leverage, nothing too crazy. Some of them were a little bit higher depending on where we entered, but we're moving them down. And we're moving them down prior to this alert, just in case it moves really fast. Something like this. So we're moving our alerts, or all of our stop losses. Sure enough, alert goes off. We're already done updating the group. Then it comes in here, and now I'm looking for a potential reversal. It's in this. Look at beautiful, just stopping above where the block is at, or the zone. And then it looks like it's going to come down, get spot up, boom, crap. Shorts are now in the process of getting wrecked. Here's my other alert. Shorts get wrecked if above this level. We're already getting stopped out on some. Some of them are still in the trade. And then boom, again, decision point. Decision point, decision point. Boom, wreck city. Now, if we held our stop losses to the original part, we would have lost a lot of money. So there's always a plus and a minus. There's always a positive and a negative way of thinking about anything. It could have been a lot worse. Yes, we got stopped out, but it could have been a lot worse. What if we didn't have stop losses? Liquidation. You lose all of your money. And yes, we did get stopped out, so that's bad. However, the good part, the benefit of being in the group, for one, is we reduced our stop loss because we saw the market potentially changing. We don't know until it happens. So what we're doing is we're reducing our risk, saving our capital, saving our portfolio. So now instead of risking 8%, 12%, whatever it was, we kicked it down to 3%, maybe 5%. And it could have easily reversed. And if that happens, because this is what was mentioned earlier. Let's say we have, this is our level. We have this right here. We entered along, we have our stop loss. Let's say it's right here. We have our stop loss right here. And the stop, because we're going long, this is a long thought process. We're talking about shorts. We're going long right now. Let's say we go and it does this. It's like, oh crap, we get stopped out. And you're thinking, man, if I only had my stop loss here, instead of this being, let's say 7%, let's say this one is 22%. If I only had my stop loss lower, I wouldn't have been stopped out because now it went to the moon. Okay, there's a thought process. Now let's say we do that. We take this off. We don't have this here. We enter the trade same way, and it comes down and great. It did not hit our stop loss. We would have had it here, but we didn't do it. We put it lower. Amazing. And then it does this. Boom. Ah, crap. I got stopped out. if I would have been here, it's always the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome that everybody has after the fact. I could have saved a lot of money if I had my stop loss here because it eventually rolled over. Or I should have maybe not even have a stop loss because let's say we didn't put a stop loss and then now it went to the moon. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. Don't have that, guys. We only have the information at the moment of our entry. And this is why I trade in the moment versus all these retro mentors, all these hindsight hustlers where they say, oh, well, yeah, definitely. We have this, value area low down here, or we have this order block down here, or a fair value gap, or whatever it is down here. And it tapped it, and then it went straight up. Did you notice? No, you don't, unless it happens, because it can always roll over. This is what I'm always stressing. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody. So what we do is we trade level by level. Let's say you do get stopped out here. Well, guess what? It made a pivot here. Here's your level it needs to break to go long. You set your alert. Here is the level you could potentially go for a short. And it really helps if you know the trend. If we are in an uptrend, we have a higher likelihood that we might continue the uptrend. Why? Well, because it just retraced and now it's continuing going up. We get stopped out, our alert goes off, we enter again, and guess what? Now it's working. And of course, all of your indicators are saying, hey, everything's going good, everything's rolling up because it's reacting to the price. The price is going up, indicators are going up. So that is my thought process on that. Let's see here. Going down the list. Let me get some water really quick. If y'all have any questions, let me know, please. Got ice water. Gotta be really careful because I don't want the ice to hurt my throat. All right. Moving on. What else can we talk about this? Nothing more, really. Okay, so I do want to talk about this part right here. So right now we're just looking at Bitcoin. We're concentrating on Bitcoin. Bitcoin runs the show. Right here. Price came down, and guess what people were doing right here? Let's see what the 15-minute looks like. Let's go 5 minutes. Okay. So this is, in my opinion, what people are thinking. Price came down just to liquidate everybody, only to bounce up to liquidate all the people who are shorting now. So what a lot of these people are doing, and right here we have a very nice fair value gap on the 5-minute time frame. Tapped right into it, came up, and now what they're doing is they're longing. They're longing, and then what happens? Boom, they get stopped out or liquidated. Now, same thing here. It's down here. Could this go up? Sure, it can do whatever. It could go up, or it could make a lower high and continue rolling over. Right now, the lower the time frames, this goes for any coin or any whatever, the lower the time frame, the more volatility, more ups and downs. Higher the time frame, the stronger the move. For Bitcoin, I like looking at the 1 hour. Could we go long here? Sure, but we could have gone long here. But what ended up happening is it came up and then it rolled over. Could this do the same? Sure. Right now, we're in 2 longs. And our longs right now, oof, one of them's at a loss and the other one's barely profit. Barely profit. Any coins, guys? Any coins you want me to do? Let me know. Going down the list, let's see here. See here. So Crypto Coin Mindset says working on a lot of stuff. Yeah, man. CCM Keith, he does a lot. He does a lot for the community. He's got a lot of great hosts or co-hosts on his show. BC Poor Corp. They have Bit of Goat Tails on there. They have Army Piper. Just a whole bunch of extremely talented people on his show. Prepping for HTL tomorrow night. Trying to make some clips for additional content, and of course working on newbie content. Yeah, I love it. Let's see here. But I still feel like I'm slacking. Yeah. Yep. Appreciate your hard work, man. Appreciate your hard work. All right. So let's see here. What was I going to do? I guess we're going to look at some traits. YouTube. So here was my plan A. This is E. This is my plan A. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. I guess we can go 4 hours. I was going to see if we can get more candles, but I like the size of these candles. So this was my plan A. This is my plan B. And I'm thinking here's going to be our decision point. The price was here. Price was here. Now, granted, even though I do these with a decision point, I am not a millionaire from trading. Soon, I will be a millionaire from my group. What? Joe, you just said something that nobody says. Yeah, because I speak the truth. I will be a millionaire from my group, not from trading, but from my group. Because people want all of these updates that I do in the group. They want all of the market updates. It's literally leveraging your time. Leveraging your time. Do you need to join my group to learn how to trade? Nope. Watch me every day. I'll show you how to trade. I'm so confident in the way I trade that I give it away for free. You don't have to join my group to learn. To join my group, it's basically to have access to me and all the stuff that I do. And if I have any members that are in here, like they can vouch that I don't party, guys. I'm not married, nothing like that. I have zero distractions. However, sometimes I do need to have a distraction to where I watch a movie. But even when I'm watching a movie, I got my charts and I'm listening to the movie. And then sometimes I'll watch the movie full-fledged and for like maybe 30 minutes or so. And then I'll go back to the charts, and I've got a lot of alerts. So the main thing is you're literally leveraging your time. But I want to make a point of this. All these millionaires who are YouTubers, they're not millionaires from trading. They're millionaires from their groups. Now, when I become a millionaire, or not even a millionaire, when I just have money, I'm going to be benefiting. I'm going to be helping out all of my members first. I'm going to be literally, and mark my words, save this. I am literally going to be blessing all of the members from my VIP group first. And I'm going to be paying them, well, not paying them. I'm going to be doing like random winners or whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But when that time comes, I'm going to be blessing all of my members that I have. The longer that you've been in, the more entries you get, or the bigger payout, or whatever it is. And it's just an appreciation for, believing in me. That's really what it is. And you better believe it. Like there's going to be a point where we're going to be making so much money, it's ridiculous. And as a special thank you for all the members, you are in line first. And again, I do have quite a few members, and it's not a big group, which is good. And a lot of people ask, well, how many people do you have in your group? I'm like, well, what does that matter? They're like, well, if it's a really large group, like 2,000, like there's not a lot of, you can't really help everybody. I said, oh, no. A group is small compared to that, but it's good to where it's not only 2 people. And the reason for that is because now you have a variety of traders in there. You have I'm really surprised these people are in my group. I really am, because they are really talented traders, but they're in there because, well, they have family, they have work, they do all this other stuff, and they are literally leveraging their time by being in the group. So, all right, I talked too much about that. Too much about the group. If you want to join the group, great. Again, I have nothing to sell. If you want it, it's there for you. Reach out to me, trade_intuition. I have a welcome video to where you can watch the video just to see what is entailed in the group. If you like it, great. If not, keep on watching here for free. All right. So let's check out Nexo, and we're going to be doing the stop loss placement. We're going to be talking about that. So Nexo, I don't think I've heard of this one. For possible entry. All right. I like it. So here was our plan A coming down, plan B. Price was here. I started the price where it was at. I thought Price might come up, and here's our decision point to come down. Price went up, decision point came down. Am I right? 100%? Nope. If I would, I'd be a millionaire. I really would. All right, moving on. Let's check out Nexo. And this is only available on Blowfin as just a regular trade. So we're gonna just look at this as a regular trade. I don't like it. I'll tell you that right now. I don't like all these wicks. I don't know what the market cap is, but I can tell you right now, I don't like it. But we'll look at it though. We'll look at it. We'll zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. This is Nexo. It's a 824 million market cap. We're also going to look to see what it is. Dang it. Nexo. Click on it. So a few things that I want to find out first. I want to go to all. When did it start? It was introduced in 2018. Ooh, long time ago. Okay, went through the first bull run. Very nice, and made a really nice highs in the beginning of the cycle. Then when everything pumped in November, it actually did a lower high, which is not good, but still it's okay, but it's not great. It's not, you know, oh my gosh, look at this, it went way higher than the first one. Normally I like to see higher on the second peak. Not a problem. Came down doing this thing. All right, cool. It's not like dead red like this, which is good. Let's go to the markets. It's been around since 2018. Where's it at? Woo-wee. Very nice. I saw this right here. It's like, what's that on my head? It's on Binance. It's amazing. Mexi. That's it. Are you kidding me? What's on Blowfin? Okay. All right. Let's see here. What else do we got? So let's go to show all. Let's see here. SEC securities. That was a buzzword with the SEC with all the filings and stuff. Payments. I don't like payments. Payments to me is boring. Okay. So right now, not looking so hot. This is just my personal bias on the fundamentals. Now, when we look at the TA, the technical analysis, it may be off the charts. We may be just like, oh my gosh, this is so great. We're going to look at it though. Let's look at the website. Ooh, a +3. Why? It's dark. This is, you know, the colors are sexy. Dude's on a yacht. Dude's just kicking back. Well-dressed, fit guy. Okay. Serving the next generation of wealth. All right. Stay on top of your goals with digital assets. Okay. A wallet? I'm guessing it's a wallet. I love the picture, man. Okay, so it now turns to why it's okay. Build your portfolio from a single app. Design the forward-thinking investor. Okay. Grow your savings. Manage your assets. Spend anywhere. Okay, I mean, open an account and earn up to 16% annually. Most people do 2%, 12% on average. There's some that do more. But okay, exchange over 100. Okay, I like 2% cash back. I mean, you're going to spend it anyway. So I like it. See, we got Melissa in the house. What's up, Melissa? Appreciate you for being here. Right now, we're being blinded by this. So, you know what? I'm gonna do -1. So right now, we're at a +2, just because the white's bothering me already. Find your account effortlessly. Crypto-friendly bank transfers. I like it. Seamless crypto transfers. Instant and local payment solutions. Okay. Wealth solutions for family offices, corporations, corporates, and private clients. Okay. Why choose Nexo? Well, tell me why. It empowers forward-thinking investors to build long-term wealth by offering the most comprehensive suite. I always forget how to say that. Suite, whatever you want to say it. Of digital asset solutions, our approach unites cutting-edge products, robust infrastructure security, and white-glove client care. Ooh, fancy. We aim to unlock new growth opportunities and drive the next generation of wealth. Serving clients since 2018. Why is your market cap so low? No matter the time zone, Nexo's team has always been very accessible and has helped me understand their unique products, helping me in my decision-making process. I like it. Okay. More words, blah, blah, probably important things and stuff. Okay. Okay, so it's a wallet. Got it. 100 and something million market cap. Got it. Let's go to the daily time frame. It's 284 million. Is that what the... I thought it was less. Did I just bamboozle myself? I'm gonna check it right now. Next. Oh. Nope, that's what it is. For some reason, I'm thinking 100. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, let's see here. I like it. PA-wise, I like it. Zoomed out. I really like it. Hey, we got Porky in the house. What's up, Porky? Appreciate you, man, being here. Now, Porky is one that I really look forward to watching every single day. This dude streams quite a bit. Where is he at? He's over here. So this is Porky's channel. I recommend, if you're not following this guy, follow him. This dude lays it down, and he does not give you fake hopium. This dude, he shows you, and he shows you how he trades. He does his thought process, the whole nine. I'm always trying to be in his streams. And one thing for me, when I pop in, I stay. I stay there. I might have it on my separate screen, but I'm always, listening. And I strongly recommend, watch a lot of people. There's some people that are very afraid to share other people that they watch or they listen to or whatever, or they're just good. Because, as an influencer, as a content creator, you don't want to lose your people. You want, only to be me. Not me. My best interest is you. I want you to make money. If you can get some stuff from me, from Road Dogg, from Porky, from whoever, Meet Damien, whoever, then use all that and make it your own and make money. Make money, guys. But yeah, this guy right here, I really like him. And he's funny too. I like him. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So initially, when I was zoomed into the 4 hour, I didn't like it. I saw the project, fundamental analysis. Okay, it's not the worst. And the price action looks good. Market cap is okay. It could, move nicely when it moves. For example, here, moved really nicely, but all the coins move nicely at this time. Let's see here, going to the list. And if you do, subscribe to Porky, let him know. Let him know Trade Intuition sent you, and you're going to love his shows, man. You really are. Oh, and because of Porky, I watch my chat very, very close. This dude has the quickest response time I have ever seen anybody do. Literally, you post it, shoot, man, on average, within 2 minutes. Sometimes it's within a minute. And I just think that's phenomenal. I mean, there's some, for me, there's times where I go 10 minutes and I feel that that's way too long. And I'm always trying to have a chat here and have a chat here. But with Jesse, he will let, Joe, you should look at your chat more often. I said, dude, really? I'm doing the best I can, man. I'm deep thought right now. Let's see here. Luna says, you do so much, you never slack. Yeah, I think she's talking to CCM. But I'll take that as a compliment too for me. I'm like, see here. Going on the list. See here. Great, thank you. About to start my side job. Yeah, having side jobs is the best. See here. Yeah, so he sells the Mexican waters at a concert or an event or something, which is good, man. I really pray that you make so much freaking money. I don't know if you can, but I pray that you sell out. I pray that you sell out. I pray that you make so much money. I'm getting goosebumps. I don't ever pray, but man, I'm praying that you make it. Ooh, man, make so much money. Let's see here. Going down the list. Porgy says, I appreciate that. Very welcome. Very welcome. Let's see here. It says, I can't keep up with all the channels, but I definitely need a refresher. Yeah. Go and subscribe. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and it's hard. It is really hard keeping up with everybody. And especially like for me, I have my group. I'm updating my charts. I'm making videos for my group. I'm making videos for the updated charts. I'm making videos for the YouTube members. I'm making videos for YouTube in general. And then I'm watching, you know, the people that I really, really like. And there's times where there's 3 of them that I'm watching. But I have them all to, I don't have it muted. I have them all to where the volume's kind of low so they don't overpower each other. And then I'm active in all of the chats while I'm still doing my charts, but I'm still doing my group. And then if I see somebody, so it's really important, instead of saying TI or instead of saying Joe or TI Joe or whatever, if you tag me or you put my name, like, because I scroll down the list really quick just to see if anybody's tagged me, and then I go, I'm back. I'm always multitasking, multitasking. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, man, I have questions. Now, if you know how to trade, I recommend ask me questions as well, because 1, it validates that I know what I'm doing, and 2, these are questions that probably new traders don't know to ask. Not only that, but you help me out because now I can have a short clip and put that for YouTube Shorts. So it helps everybody. All right, moving on. So right now, looking at this, looking at Nexo, market cap. To me, market cap is extremely important. I'm always looking at the market cap. Market cap is 824. Okay, so this tells me that it can move, you know, fairly nice when it moves. Let's see here. Can the larger market caps do the same? Sure. It just takes more money. But more than likely, it takes money, which is volume. Volume is people buying and selling. You know, if there's no interest in your coin, it's not going to do anything. It can be a 30 million market cap, and it doesn't even move because there's nobody buying and selling. All right, moving on. So right here, what do we see? We see on the 4-hour right away, I was like, nope, I don't like it. But on the daily, kind of zooming out a little bit, I always do the candle body closes. Let's make this white. I do like that it was down here. Joe, don't you see this? It's very obvious. We have an Adam and an Eve. I don't do patterns. I see a neckline. That's all I see. Let's see here. But Joe, don't you see it? Oh my gosh. And watch, somebody will do this too. We have a shoulder, a head and a shoulder. No, we don't. No, we don't. See here, moving on. But beautiful resistance or level right here that it broke. Right now we are, yeah. To me, this is in a zone. Magnitude on. Come over here to here to here. Ooh. Let's make this. Let's just drag this across. Does it do anywhere else? So this is my zone, my candle bodies. And look at all these candle bodies right here. Good Lord. But I don't want it there. I want it here. Candle body close, candle body close. Now this doesn't look so sexy, but still it's okay. This really didn't do anything. I can bring this over. I can bring it over to you. I'm using this. Okay. All right. So what else do I see? The Nexo app has a coin. Yes. So the Nexo app does have a coin. See here. How do y'all do it all? That's my question. I don't know. Just multitasking, you know, and it depends too. Like I can only do all the stuff I do because I don't go out. I don't party. I don't, I'm engulfed in crypto. Crypto has changed my life. Crypto is something that you have to work at. Trading is something that you have to like be in a learning state, like a sponge all the time. You will never know it all. Once you think you got it down and you start bragging and boasting, you will be humbled really quick. Normally, when everybody starts boasting, that's when, well, market is just up or market is just down when we're in the trend and all of our trades are working. But yeah, so if you can't do it all, which what I'd recommend is just, you know, whenever you can, Let's say you're home and instead of watching TikTok or YouTube or whatever it is, just, you know, or a favorite show, like those are not going to make you money. This is going to make you money. Watching Porky is going to make you money. Watching Road Dogg is going to make you money. Watching all the other people that I have, they're going to make you money. So it depends on what's your priority. Do you want to, you know, be educated and see what the market's doing in different coins so that you could make money, better your future, or do you just want instant gratification right now? Man, this market stuff is boring. I just want to laugh. I want to watch my favorite sitcom, or, you know, I want the drama. What? Here's a question to the females. Why is it that females love to watch murder mysteries? Why? I don't know. That's always been a question I've always asked. But every female has always been really intrigued in like murder mysteries and like, did they catch them and everything else? I don't know why. But anyway, back to this. Is it okay to do that? Sure. You know, relax your brain, get your brain out of the crypto, but put your priorities where they need to be. If you want to change your life, this is the way to do it. It really is. Investing is the smartest thing to do. Trading is a good way to be active in, you know, making some money. You will lose, you will win, but investing, by far, my biggest mistake, this last bull run, I did not DCA, dollar cost average. Didn't do it. I kept on telling myself I would, didn't do it. And that's what I love about, you know, this channel and a lot of others. Like, they give you the thought process of not only the wins, because everyone was talking about the wins, but the losses and the things that we did wrong. This is why we're always evolving in our mindset so that we could potentially change our future. If we have the same mindset, repeat the same things that we're doing over and over again, well, we're going to get the same results. All right, let's see here. Melissa says, I don't do any of those things either. Really? Well, you are a unicorn. Melissa, you are a unicorn. All right. So coming back to this next, so let's see here. We're right underneath the resistance, this zone. Okay. I would love to see price action come down before coming up, this time breaking this level, entering this zone, coming back down, possibly back into the zone to now break out. And now, moon mission, let's go, moon mission. Right now, it's already done a really nice run up since April 7th, which would put us about a month and a half. So it's been up only mode. I would really like to see a retracement. Now, the retracement I would love to see truly is right here. From here to, we can say here this week. Yes. But because of the market cap and potential bullishness of this coin and it retracing, it may not come here. Now, notice when I pull my fib retracement, notice where it's at. Boom. 0.5. I love the 0.5. The 382 is good. Nice, healthy retracement. 0.5 for me is, man, this is so great. Into the golden pocket is good too. This is when I start getting a little worried. I get worried because I'm afraid it's going to roll over, break the 618, and you know what that is? That, of course, is the danger zone. I used to have this, but I have a lot of, and normally I have this on here, but I have a lot of things that I've saved as well. But this is the danger zone, and we don't want to be here because Tom Cruise, danger zone, because you can crash and burn. That's why. Crash and burn. Round of applause for Tom Cruise. Danger zone. Don't want to do it. So here, I would like to see it retrace at least to around the 382 level, but just above the 382 level, we do have our daily support. So we might find support here. If we do pull back, this is the ideal part. And then if you wanted to, you could set alerts. For me, I'm not personally going to set alerts on this coin. just because I'm pretty sure there'll be other coins that I could potentially enter. Now, the fundamentals on this, I like it. Not gonna lie, I like it. The charts on this, not gonna lie, I like it. Nice find. Nice find. I do think that we have a higher chance of it pulling back before it continues up, and plus it'll be healthy, and then do this method. Now, what you could do, let's say in about a week or two, you could ask about this coin again, and we can follow up on it. I think this is so dumb that TradingView changed this to where you can't right click and add to your watch list. You have to come up here. Why would you do that? Like, that makes no sense. Makes no sense. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Going down the list. True. Good advice show. Not me. I hate those. And talking about the murder mysteries. Give me nightmares and make me sick. So this is funny. We're just talking right now, guys. This is funny. I've been with females where they have literally woken up in just, I wouldn't say infuriated, but just mad, because in their dream, I either married somebody else or I was going out with somebody else. Basically, I was cheating on them. And they were literally mad. It's not like you wake up, it's like, oh man, that was a dream. Man, that was crazy. I dreamed that you cheated on me. Instead, I mean, literally, like holding it, it's like, I think that only happens with females. Like if guys, like, you know, if a guy dreams, I've never dreamt this, but if the guy dreams that the female cheated, like he might say it, like, yeah, I dreamt that you cheated on me, you know, with Marco, you know, the guy from work, you know, the one that you're always talking to and always laughing with, and you have private conversations with your phone. And anytime you're talking to him and I see you always do this number to where like I can't see it. I don't know why I thought that, but for some reason, yeah, all those are red flags, guys. Red flags, just to give you a heads up. But anyway, yeah, I had a dream that you were talking to Marco, and that's pretty weird. Oh, well, that's it. But all right, moving on. See, Melissa says, a motivation alpha. Oh, cool. Thank you very much. See here. Haven says, okay, I'm rather trade. I went to the bar. We had 4 Budweisers. I'm home and blackberry pie with vanilla ice cream now. Ooh, dog it. I actually got some ice cream yesterday. I went to Whataburger, and just for some ice cream. A Blizzard. I actually have it in the freezer. I'll probably be eating it today. Yummy. Let's see here. Frank the Tank says, learning Elliott wave theory can help with those probabilities on fib retracements from what I have learned. So the Elliott wave theory, now there are a lot of people that do really great Elliott waves. Let's see here. There is Lunar Beaches Crypto. He is on Piper Academy. 10:30, 11, at 11. I always forget. I follow so many people. But with him, he does Elliott waves. And then there's another guy, Coons. Crypto Princess had him on a few days ago. Dude's got it down. However, for me personally, and I think Coons is like really, really like great. For me, Coons shed a different light on it, because I would always say, you know, if you get 4 different Elliott wave theorists together and you gave them the same chart, same time frame, same everything, they'd give you different thought process, because it is subjective. And I believe in that video he also said that too. But anyway, I do think that those two are really good people to follow when it comes to that. Now, when it comes to learning the Elliott waves, in my opinion, nobody knows where it's going to go. Nobody. I mean, we can pull up any chart. We can pull up this chart. Let's just hide everything. Let's go to a daily time frame. Like, you know, you can have your 1, 2, your 3, and then your 4, and however you count. But it can always flip. So, and that's the thing with anything, it can always flip. So this is why I do levels. And so let's just look at this. Let's go in here. Let's look at this. We don't know this is a zone yet. We don't know. And this is why I like doing this, to show what has already happened, but with the mindset of I'm only knowing what is happening in the moment, not what happened. Does that make sense? To where I'm not being a hindsight hustler. Look, we would have entered here because this is a range right here, and we want to enter the low of the range. And look, join my group and this and that, and I show you how to range trade, and we killed it. No, because here's the same range. You're going to go up. Oh, but it went down. But you're not showing this because why? It did not work the way you thought. So this is why it's very. Look, guys, right here. We want to enter the top so that we can short it. You know, they're showing that right here. So you can short it and look at all these gains. But did they say that same thing here? What happened? This is what I'm trying to warn everybody about, these retro mentors. Like, we don't know what's going to happen. So what we're doing is we're doing this level by level. Here, I think price is going to come down. Why? It went up. The reason it went up. It went up. Didn't have a retrace. I'd like to see a retrace at least 38, 50%. Didn't do it. Went sideways and boom. Looks familiar, right? This is what we're dealing with right now. Then it started doing this. So it came down. Awesome. If it breaks this level, I want to short because there's a really high chance we're going to come down here. Now, granted, I'm saying this even though I know the price went up. I am not a hindsight hustler. I am not a replay millionaire. I'm showing you what I would have done in the moment of the trade. I would short if it breaks here. I would long if it breaks here, but I'm kind of leery of the long because we have a much higher chance of it rolling over. We do. But Joe, it didn't. You don't know what you're talking about. All right, well, I'm just telling you that we have a higher chance of it rolling over. Then we have a break here, but do we enter? No, we need more confirmation. It comes up to the midway point of this. Let's go ahead and let's go to this. Let's show our midway point. Boom, comes right to the midway point. And then it comes down, breaks even lower. Perfect. Let's enter the short. I'm showing you what I would do in the moment. Let's enter the short. Why? It ran up. We have an extremely high possibility that it might roll over. We don't know until we have lower highs, lower lows to confirm this. In order to make this valid, that's what we need. It came up to the mid-level, broke this line, boom, let's go. Short, comes back into this zone. Uh-oh. We have our stop loss. We have our stop loss here first. Then it comes up and it comes down. Decision point. This is what I'm always teaching. Decision point. We get our stop loss and we move it really tight, because if the price comes up and attacks this level, very strong, that it might attack this level and then potentially re-enter this zone. Once again, I'm showing you in the moment of the trade versus after the fact. What happens? Boom, we get stopped out. Man, we get stopped out. Let's see here. Frank the Tank says, I'm all about increasing probabilities. Whatever happens, yep, I'll watch. And yeah, yep, there you go. That's all it is. Probabilities. And the more probabilities you have, the better it is. If you're finding support currently, notice I say currently because it all can change. If you're finding support currently on the 200 SMA, in addition to potential bullish divergence, in addition to right at the value area low, and also it is finding support on a daily level, all that is confluence. All that's saying that it's agreeing with each other, and we have a much higher likelihood that's about to bounce or continue to bounce. So I do agree with adding to our confluence. The only thing is we have to understand that even though, you know, price can just roll over, something can happen, somebody could sell, some bearish news could happen, or bullish, or anything, and then just flips and flops. Then now we have, this is a bear trap. So let's just extend this out. Let's just extend it out all the way because we don't know what's going to happen. Then price comes up here to the top. And, you know, for all those people who love to brag on X, we're going to short here because it came up here to this level. We're going to short, comes down, comes up, does a lower high, even better, comes down. This is where I short. Why? Because it's showing a break of a newly created support. Here's where I short. Here's where all the guru mentors short, but I'm protecting myself because the price could have easily right here come up and did this. This is safer. Then, now there will be a time where we will enter here. Right now is not that time. You have to adjust your trading style based off of the actual market. Let me know who's in here, guys. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know who's in here. If you're lurking, put a 0. But if you are here, put a 1 in the chat. I would love to know who's here. Let's see here. Then comes down. I wanted to break this level, and it pretty much comes right to it. If I drew a straight line, maybe. But I definitely wanted to break this level. Definitely. Price comes down, bounces here, not a problem. I'm expecting it to potentially come up to here, about 50% of this move before potentially rolling over and then continuing to go down, hopefully, since I'm in the short. Price comes up barely to the 38% mark, potentially. Breaks this, man, that's great. Short is killing it. Breaks this level, amazing. Short's killing it. Man, we're going to come all the way down potentially to here. You know, right now we came down to here, so this one's a check mark. We may come down to here. This will be great. Doesn't have to. But, you know, I don't think it'll come down here. I think definitely it might come down here. What happens? Comes up, not a problem. We're not worried because more than likely it's going to reverse here. This is what I'm looking at. We break through this. Oh, crap. Wherever my stop loss it was, now my stop loss is here. Dang it. I got stopped out again. Man. Joe, do you even know how to trade? Yes, I trade in the moment. I'm not a hindsight mentor. I show you in the moment of the trade. This is what I would be doing. Now, let's just say it did roll over and then it does this number. Now I'm a freaking genius. I am a freaking genius because it went down. It went down and we're in great profits and I'm a genius. But because again, right now we're establishing that we're in chop. We need to make lower lows, lower highs to be in a trend or higher highs, higher low. We get stopped out again, comes up to the mid level, possible short, I don't know, comes down here, creates a level, creates this level. Now I'm thinking, I'm not even thinking long. I'm thinking just short because we still have the chance of rolling over. I'm thinking if we do enter this area, I'm going to short it because if we've already entered it here, it came down, came down, came down, came down, came down, potentially come up here, come down. Once we establish a range, the range is pretty much done, just to let y'all know. Once we can see that it's a range, there's a really high chance because more time has passed that it might either break up or break down. So I'm thinking if it comes up here and it shows a reversal, I'm going to short. Comes up, down, up, down. Oh, could I short? I'm going to short again. I'm going to try it again. I think so because, again, I'm thinking we're going to come down in here. Now, granted, I do have targets. They may have been hitting, but we'll just say that they didn't for argument's sake. I enter a short here, knowing that now we could bounce. We could bounce here. I'm using this kind of bodies. So I'm entering the short. I'm aware that it might come down here, bounce here, come up, do this. If that's so, man, I put my stop loss really tight because I'm going to get stopped out. I'm going to get stopped out. So here we enter, knowing that we could do this. It comes down, great. It breaks this level, even better, man. We're making gains like crazy now, granted. There's a pretty good chance we're taking profits already, but this, for argument's sake, let's say we're not. And it came down here almost to the area I was looking for. buying pressure on the 1 hour starts coming up really fast. Uh-oh, I'm getting nervous now, because now I'm thinking that the price, it came up, came down. I don't want to break this level. Breaks this level, I'm done, I'm cooked. It comes down, great. I'm expecting a lower high and a rollover. Break this, short's doing it, awesome. Instead, it broke this level. I'm stopped out again. Eventually, it's going to get out of this chop, and it's going to go one way or the other, which we see here. And of course, for all those people that are there, we had, 3 taps in a pump, or whatever they say, 3, whatever they say. Well, here's a 1, here's a 2, here's a 3. Are you gonna keep on counting? A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. No. Once we start breaking this level, okay, cool. Let's go. Here, I would have shorted. Joe, you obviously don't know how to trade. No, it's going to go one way. And when it does, that's when we're in that trend. Now, of course, you can have other things as well. But here, we broke this level. So let me say my thought process. Doing a short, we get stopped out, comes down. I'm not trading anymore. I'm waiting. I'm not trading. I'm even though I have my thought process here, I'm going to short. Even though I said I was going to short, I'm not doing it. I'm losing too many times. It's in chop. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for now the break of this level, or this zone right here. I'm waiting. I'm not messing with it anymore. It's too much chop for me. Then we break out, boom, into the trade, moon mission. Did I know that was going to happen? Well, I see it. But do I know that was going to happen? No. I just know that we're out of this chop. If we would have broke down, well, then I go short. So that's my thought process. Let's see here, going down the list. This is what I do. I make up for mistakes with piles if cash asks my family caps lock. I'm not sure. Let me try to read that in with pauses. This is what I do. I make up for mistakes with piles. With piles. If cash asked my family caps lock. Man, you talking like one of them guys that have their pants to their ankles. I have no idea what you're talking about, man. But I'm going to say yes. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah. So here's a question. No, I already answered that. I already answered that question. All right. Let's see here. So since there's no questions, we're going to end the show. Let us all go and raid. I can never do it. Let's go all raid. Oh, I don't have him here. Let's go raid. I don't know if he blocked me from raiding. I'm starting to think that. I've asked him too. He showed up on my show recently, and I asked him, I said, hey man, before I used to be able to go to your forward people to your stream, but I can't do it. See, do you study institution order flow? So I study market structure. I study order flow. To me, because it can change, man. That's the biggest thing. Like, it can change. It doesn't matter, in my opinion. There's one girl who, man, she's travel chick, travel girl, travel chill. I don't know what her name is. But anyway, she is so freaking smart. I watched a 30-minute video of hers, and it was about the Exo charts and this and that. And she's going through all these different scenarios and what each candle means and, why it's moving the way it's moving. And, some of them didn't move the way, whatever. And I think it was 36-minute video. After all that, she said, price could go up if we break this level. Price could go down if we break this level. There's a chance, we might just chop. So here's the thing, 36 minutes. with all that knowledge, all those resources, all the Excel charts and order flow and just everything. What's that other one called? Interest, order, IO, order interest. I think that's what it's called. Even with all of those metrics that we have, it can still change. We have an increase in volume. Well, that volume might be selling. Even though it was pumping, now it might be selling. So after those 36 minutes, I can pretty much sum up what she says in 36 minutes. We break this level, look for this. We break this level, look for this. Could it change at any moment? Yes. Done. 15 seconds. See here, I was bummed fiscally before crypto, financially before crypto. If I lost everything last Saturday, I'd still be better man for it. Yes. And that's because now you have the knowledge. That's very true. Now you have the knowledge. All right. So let's all go to Billy Goat's house and put TI Raid in there. I can't forward to y'all. I can't forward y'all over there. I don't know if he blocked me or what. I asked him when he was live or when he was on my stream. I said, dude, I can't. He never responded. I don't know. Hopefully everything's good with us. He says hi to me. I say hi to him. I don't know. But let's go over there. Let's check him out. Trade Intuition Raid. Thank you guys so much. Let's look at the scammy cup in handy for a few seconds. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.
They selling dreams but never back it up. Talk a big game but never stack it up. If you ask the wrong question, they acting all tense. Cause deep down, they know they lack common sense. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fake gurus won't teach you less you pay that fee. They ain't trading, just selling some false belief. They got echo chambers all filled with clones. Not in agree, don't think on your own. Asking real questions, watch them get mad. Talking circles when they don't understand. Tricking new traders with hype and some lies showing rented cars flexing fake lifestyle.
That's right, guys. They just fake you out. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one.